titty ghost hand just waiting.
Gather round and listen to a tale of brave souls, big and small, where they go on adventures, where they may trip but never fall. Trials, triumphs, and doing their best. Join us, friends, on a stumble quest.
Last time on Stumble Quest, chases ensue throughout the streets. One prong, led by Art, who stops a fleeing thief who has less to say than one might expect. And Will does some fancy stepping to catch up to Dog Knack tearing through the city. Recovered and back at the inn, the gang susses out that Larian was just doing normal guy stuff. And they talk frankly to Knack that if you can't repress your feelings like the rest of us, you gotta talk to us about it, buddy. Oswalt unleashes Will's new jacket upon him. Will it be too powerful? We can only wait and see.
I believe the group headed for the infiltration mission was Art, Oswalt, and Brix. Art and Oswalt were keeping watch, and it was two of them, so it looked less suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
And Brix was actually, breaking in.
Doing Brix shit.
So the pub in question is in a collection of tightly packed stores, like they're all part of one larger building. It's just like rows of doors, essentially, with signs above them. It's a very, very teeny tiny place, but not too difficult to find amongst all the various places. Well, if we want to begin the break-in immediately, if people are keeping a lookout, could I get spots from Art and Oswalt? And, I guess Brix could do it as well, but if Brix just wants to roll lock picking, then that's fine too.
Over a spot, could I roll a listen? And I'm using my special ears.
Special ears. Woohoo.
I got an 18 total.
Okay, very good.
27 total.
What do you want me to roll for Brix again?
Well, if you wanted to do like a spot in addition to your lockpicking, you can do that, or you can just do lockpicking if you want. It's up to you.
For spot, Brix got a 22.
Okay.
And for open lock, she got a 26.
All right, marvelous. You guys are all being very, very vigilant, actually, keeping an eye out for things. It's late at night, so there's not a whole lot of activity right now. Anytime you have seen or heard anybody, it's been off in the distance. That has only happened once throughout this little space of time that you're keeping an eye out right now. The lock that you're opening is not very complicated at all. So you get it open in like 5 seconds, if that. Just click, click, it's open. Simple wooden door swings open into the tavern, which is essentially just a row of stools at the bar and nothing else. It is a very, very small place.
So it's like a tiny little hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Does it look like it takes up more space on the outside, perhaps? Like maybe...
it doesn't look like it would be immediately suspicious in terms of size or anything. You may have expected it to be a little bit larger than it is, but that's likely just because it's part of a larger building. But it's possible that the other units next to it are just bigger than this one.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Well, seeing as the door is open and there isn't any immediate danger, Brix is gonna take a step inside and look back at Art and Oswalt and just kind of like, all right, well, I guess I'm going in. Maybe just keep like listening for like some cat screams in case something goes down. Just maybe they have big rats in here or something. I'm just saying.
Just spitballing here.
Big drunk rats,
You don't have message, do you, in your new little list of spells?
She does. I did give her message, yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Because, Art
Incredible.
would offer to, like, message and check in. But if you can do that as well, just call us if you need us. We'll be right out here. Because we...
Sweet.
Oh yeah, that's a thing I can do. I have the magic beans. And then she just like ray of frost on the ground. She's like, yeah, watch out for that.
It's still
You're gonna
very
slip.
consuming that you can do that. But
Yeah, that makes me nervous too. I
I don't know how I feel about you having magic.
It's
It has to be fine because here we are.
I have never done anything wrong in my life.
And I know this and I love you.
Mm.
All right, she's done fucking around. She's gonna go inside.
Okay. You do have dark vision, yeah?
I mean, she's a cat.
Yeah. Because it is very dark, as you might have surmised from that.
She's got the big owl eyes,
Big dumbass eyes.
peering around.
Mm-hmm. So before you, like I said before, very simple. Interior of this structure, the walls are all made of wood. The bar is all made of wood. Shelves behind the bar, all wood. The wall, when you're entering on the right side, is just smooth stone. And it goes to the back. At the back, there's like a wall lantern. Past some like kegs of what you might presume to be the sparkling ale in question behind the bar, there's not a whole lot besides the 6 stools lined up along the bar.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you investigate first?
Brix is going to take out her crowbar. No, she's not going to smash anything. But she is going to take it and she's just going to start tapping on stuff.
Okay.
Listening for any hollow sounds. Maybe start nudging things with the end of the crowbar, trying to see if putting something slightly out of place may reveal something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're tapping like everything, right?
Yeah, she's giving everything a cheeky little tap. She's tapping along the wall. She'll tap along the bar. Not just the bar counter, but also like the sort of like half wall that a bar countertop would sort of sit on.
Yeah.
She's probably poking at the bar stools, things like that.
As you're going around the teeny tiny little bar, tapping everything, when you're at the far side of the bar behind the counter,
Mm-hmm.
you're tapping the floor, and it does sound hollow. It doesn't look like the boards are any different, like there's no cutout or anything,
Mhm.
but there is a space behind the bar under the floor that is hollow.
Okay, and I'm assuming there's no trapdoor, ring, or any kind of handle, or
Not that is immediately evident at any rate.
are there any like switches or anything on the underside of the bar behind there that maybe she could like...
Please roll a search.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, can I get spots from Oswalt and Art? Also, what are Knack and Scarlet doing?
I was just resting.
Hmm.
We're back at the tavern.
What time is it right now? Is it late?
It's like the middle of the night right now.
Then resting.
Yeah.
Don't worry about Knack.
15 for me.
And can I continue rolling lessons?
Yeah.
Oh, that's another 27.
I got a dirty 20 for a spot.
Hey. Okay. All right. So the friends outside can verify that there's currently nothing suspicious going on. Art can hear the tippity tapping of the crowbar on the floor and such.
Yeah, he's listening for like shit outside, and he's also like listening for what Brix is up to.
Searching around the underside of the bar, Brix, you do find a pull cord type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd give that a yank.
Okay.
This is either going to lead to opening something or the register. Ooh, the register. Yeah, she's going to yank on that.
This is
Whatever.
the loudest register I've ever seen in my life.
Where's the money? Did I win?
Haha.
I mean, there's not a register per se, but there's a safe.
Oh, yeah?
Focus.
I mean, it's there.
How big is the safe and like how out of the way is it?
Okay, so when you are behind the bar, when you're at the spot where you can yank on that cord,
Mm-hmm.
it's directly below that and a little bit to the right.
And is it just a standard dial
Yes,
safe? Or...
it looks like a fairly high-end one, though.
Haha.
Before we get to the safe, though, you yank on the cord. It gives you a little bit more resistance than you were expecting, as if it's old and kind of stuck. And then from that space where the hollow floorboards was, you hear some creaking underneath the floor and the squeaking of old hinges.
Mm-hmm.
Does anything open?
Not visibly.
Huh. All right. Brix pats the safe and she's like, I'll be back for you. She's going to try and jam the crowbar in between a couple of the floorboards where the sort of hollow sound was and where she heard the clickety clacking and whatnot.
Okay. Can I get you to roll a strong check?
Oh dear. It's a 9 total.
Okay.
Very strength.
While Brix is very talented at many things, Brix is not physically strong.
No, she's not.
Despite that, the board does eventually come loose, but it takes a lot of effort. Takes a little bit longer than you were hoping it would.
Yeah,
And
outside, Art can absolutely hear a lot of like,
Son of a bitch.
and shortly thereafter, the rattling of one board as it comes loose finally and clatters on the ground.
yeah, and then Brix is all like,
What? Got you bored?
It's just outside.
Fucking get in my way.
Stupid board, idiot board.
Fucking nerd.
You guys are just lucky this guy doesn't live in his business, which people used to do, because he would definitely hear this.
oh,
Who
absolutely.
says he doesn't?
Yeah, he might
actually.
be somewhere.
He's about to run out like, what the fuck is this?
What's happening? Who's ripping up my floorboards and why?
Is there enough space for her to sort of squeeze down?
Well, I was going to say that there's enough space for her to squeeze her head through the boards, but considering cats can fit into any space that their head can fit in, yes.
I was going to say, can her head fit through?
So Brix will go into liquid cat form and squeeze through.
Wiggle her way through the floorboards.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really, really funny mental image, especially like picturing the cloak and stuff getting caught on the floorboards.
Oh, yeah.
So they're just
There's-
like struggling with that when she's halfway through the board.
Have you ever seen videos of fat cats trying to go through
Yeah.
cat doors where they get like stuck and they're like shaking their hips and
Yeah,
trying to wiggle
yeah.
through? That's her.
Yeah, right. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I love that. When you're in the process of squeezing yourself through the floorboards, you do notice that underneath these floorboards is a trap door. So presumably, someone had moved into this establishment, i.e. Gilbert, and had installed a new floor over top the old one, which had a trapdoor. There is a ladder leading down into a tunnel that goes out northward. It doesn't look like an especially like ramshackle tunnel. It was fairly well constructed. It's got a couple of torches lining the way. They're not lit, but they exist.
What's the range on message? It is 100 feet plus 10 feet for level, so it's 110 feet for Brix. I would assume Art and Oswalt are within that range still.
Oh, yeah. You have not gotten very far at all.
We're like just around the corner from the place. Like,
You're like
Standing in an
maybe
alley.
30 feet away.
yeah.
All right.
It's a very small bar.
Brix, seeing this extra pathway that goes down a ladder, she's going to put a little pause to her temple and she's going to think really, really hard. And she's going to be like,
Hey, Art. Also, future Adam, if you could like put some cool reverb on this would be really cool. Anyway, so Art, don't shake your head at me.
Effects.
Yeah. I want to sound cool. Anyways, hey, Art. Hey, can you hear me? Hey,
Yeah, I can hear you, yes.
cool. Hey, I can project thoughts, and that's pretty cool. So, like, you know, you watch out. This
Hi.
isn't really a threat, but you watch out. Anyways,
It feels like a threat.
it's a thinly veiled threat. So I got into the floor. There was a trap door under the floor. They got like floors on top of floors. The remodeling in this place is much to be desired. There seems to be a tunnel that goes down. Do you guys want to come in here, or should I just keep going? Like, what do you want to do?
I mean, maybe just check out where it goes. If it seems like anyone's around, just turn around right away. But if there was floorboards on top of a trapdoor, this may not be what we're looking for.
All right, well, I'll give it a quick looky-loo. All right, bye. How do I hang up? What do I do?
Just stop doing it. Just stop. Just stop thinking.
You got it.
Mind blanks out.
Yeah.
She starts drooling.
Yeah. Out loud. Out loud, Oswalt just hears like, that is... I'm not going to get used to that.
Get used to what?
Brix can talk in your mind now, so just keep that in mind. She's okay. She's going to explore underneath the bar.
As you do.
As one does.
As one does.
Brix will take a quick cheeky peek at the little tunnel. She's going to take the ladder down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming the ladder is built for medium-sized creatures, so she may have to do a weird little sort of half scramble down.
Yeah. Like kind of like hopping down.
Yeah.
Aw.
Is there any light coming from anywhere? Or is it pitch black or...
It is completely dark.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
100% pure darkness for 100% kids.
Oh.
When she reaches the bottom of the ladder,
mm-hmm.
even though she is, a cat and can see in near darkness, just to get a better lay of the area, she's going to cast Burning Beans. But she's probably just going to try and hold like a little flame in her hand to,
There are torches like lining the wall. Would be one pretty much as soon as you get to the bottom of the ladder, if you wanted to light one of those.
Yeah, okay. She sort of makes the motion with her little paw like she's lighting a lighter, and it makes the flint of a lighter sound that like...
Yeah.
Like a Zippo.
Yeah. And then she'll light a torch.
This is some real adventurous shit. I feel so cool.
I really like the idea of just like the perfect lighter flames from each beam. Yeah. You now have a lit torch.
Cool.
It's warm. Not that you need more warmth right now.
No. So is she in some kind of sewer system or where is she?
No, it just looks like this was built to be essentially some kind of an escape tunnel of some kind, but it doesn't look like it was built in haste.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looks like it was properly constructed into a proper tunnel where one would expect it to be.
Mm-hmm. And you said that the tunnel goes northwards, right?
Yes.
Can she see the exit from where she is? Is it far, far away, or are there bends or?
It's just a straight line, but where you're standing right now, at least within the light of the torch, you can't see the end of it. You don't get the impression that it's extremely long. Like, it doesn't seem like it goes for miles,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not short.
Would it be runnable in a reasonable amount of time?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You could run from one side to the other in a couple minutes.
Okay. Brix is going to go at a hefty pace down this path, basically until she can see the end or get a good idea of where this gets out of before doubling back and returning to the ladder.
It takes like a couple minutes. If you're not running, it might take you like 3.
Mm-hmm.
But you do eventually come to the end. Like I said before, it was just a straight line north. At the end, there is another ladder, and it looks pretty much like the same setup as the one you just left. Can I quickly get a spot from Oswalt and Art again? Don't fuck it up.
That's a nat 20, which means it's a 38 on
Woof.
listen.
Well, it's a good thing
Nice.
you listened real good because Oswalt super didn't.
Nat 1, baby.
Feast or
All right.
famine, feast or famine.
The two extremes.
So, Art picks up on somebody who seems to be rounding a corner to the northeast of you. They're coming around and headed in your direction. At the exact same moment that Art notices this, a slight gust picks up and blows sand into Oswalt's eyes.
Ooh! Oh!
If Oswalt makes noise, Art's going to kind of like hit him in the shoulder and like point to the person coming. He's just going to keep an eye on it.
Okay.
After getting hit in the shoulder, Oswalt goes, ooh, oh.
You're really... I guess we're supposed to be talking. I guess that looks less weird.
From where you guys are, in the distance between you and this new figure, all you can really make out is that it is a lone person in a cloak.
Oswalt kill?
I don't...
You can't tell what color it is or anything. You can't make out any details because it's the fucking middle of the night. The only light, really, aside from like the odd lantern somewhere along the city, is the moonlight reflecting off the sand.
Which is in your eyes.
Yeah, which is in your eyes. So there's now moonlight reflecting off the sand in your eyes, effectively double blinding you.
Damn.
Permanently.
I only have like low light vision, but I will keep an eye on this person, especially to see if I can make out any color for the cloak.
They're walking at a very casual pace. They're slowly approaching you. They don't seem to be approaching you in particular. They're just headed in your direction at present.
Yeah. I think Art will try and message Brix, which for me, will 170 feet still do it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Can Brix respond?
Yes, you can respond to messages that are sent to you. Theoretically, only one time. But yeah. So Art is going to shoot Brix a message and say, I don't think they're coming in, but there's someone up here and they're in a cloak. I may follow them if they go somewhere else.
Okay, well, I'm like at the other end of this tunnel down here. There's a ladder that goes up. Do you want me to go up the ladder? Should I come back?
If we can figure out where the other side of that tunnel goes, it could be useful.
All right.
Be careful.
Careful's my middle name.
Is Oswalt aware of this?
Yeah, no, Art hit him when he was like, oh, he like pointed out he's like, shut up, there's someone coming, idiot.
Oh. That was a very good impression.
Oh, fuck, there's sand in my eyes. How am I supposed to keep a lookout from our thievery if there's some fucking sand in my eyes? Fuck.
You're so bad at this.
Oh, shit.
Shit, our crime.
Kellan, roll me a D30.
Okay, here I go.
Wait, no, that's not what he was doing. I was joking.
I know. This is unrelated.
Oh, well, can Oswalt do something, or do I need to wait?
Yeah. No.
So once Oswalt's aware of the guy, he fake scratches under his coat and creates a spectral hand that's now hidden under his coat.
Sweet.
So I've got a fucking titty ghost hand just waiting.
Titty ghost hand. You like flash your tits and ghost hand comes out.
Wow.
I got a 14.
Okay, perfect. I will keep that in mind.
Fuck.
Thank you for the D.
You mean perfect?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I got nothing to worry about. Knack's got his little cheeks squeezed up on his pillow, and he's got a big smile on his face. And
after causing such a ruckus.
Elephants.
Yeah, he's sleeping super.
I was about to be like a little angel, but to be honest,
Motherfucker.
Knack is a little piece of shit tonight.
Honey is curled up with Knack and resting his head in such a way that he is drooling directly onto Knack's head.
Knack doesn't care. He's sleeping. He's having sweet dreams. He's going.
I like the idea of Honey sleeping literally on top of Knack to prevent him from freaking out again.
And Socks is curled up at the end of the bed, at the foot, and is like essentially purring.
Honey's just a big living, breathing, weighted blanket.
Oh. How you sleep with that next to you? It's like, ugh.
You get used to it.
Yeah, get used to it.
All right, perfect. Let's go back to Brix quest. What's happening? What do you do?
Brix is going to climb the ladder, but I guess she has to either snuff out the torch or she wouldn't really carry it in her mouth.
No, I mean, I think it would be too big to feasibly do that.
Yeah, she'll probably just snuff out the torch, or she's actually got that ray of frost, so she just freeze the end and then be like, ha ha, it's like a shitty ice cream cone, and then just like throw it down and start climbing the ladder.
Okay. As you're climbing the ladder, can I please get a spot from you?
Oh dear. Okay. 17.
Ooh, that's not bad. As you're getting close to the trapdoor, faintly from somewhere above you, you can hear very muffled voices. They don't sound close enough like they're on the floor right above you.
Can she make out what they're saying?
Not really. You can roll a listen, I guess, and we can see.
18 for listen.
Okay. So you can't make out every word because, again, it's very muffled and it sounds like it's far away. But the few words that you are able to pick out are mentioning some kind of a plan and changes to it.
Okay.
And they sound somewhat annoyed. Not like, it doesn't sound like it's a huge deal, whatever it was. But it sounds like it's minorly inconvenient.
And these voices don't sound like they're coming from directly over the trapdoor, you said, right?
No, they sound like they're coming from, like, maybe they're up some stairs or somewhere else in the room, but not directly above you, no.
Brix is going to give the trapdoor a testing push. She wants to see how easy it is to push the trapdoor open, and then also if it's going to make a lot of noise.
Pushing up on the trapdoor, it really gives you no trouble at all. And the only it makes a very, very quiet creaking sound for just the first second when you start pushing it, but is pretty much silent after that.
She will open up the trapdoor just enough to squeeze her dumb little body out, and then and then quietly, like slowly put the trapdoor back down. And then she's going to do a sneak. She's going to try and sneak closer to the folks that are speaking.
At present, you find yourself alone in a room. This room appears to be a small shop. It's currently not occupied. It's like a for rent shop right now.
Mm-hmm.
There is a window, like a storefront window. Looking outside, you can see that you are near the small little marketplace that is just north of the pub that you entered.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Aside from there being largely like fucking nothing but dust in this room right now, there's a staircase on the far side from you. And it sounds like that's where the voices are coming from. They are currently stomping around. Sounds like there might be like 3 or 4 people.
She will wrap herself up in her super sneak cloak and tiptoe her way over there to try and get closer and listen in on their conversation.
You're getting closer. Again, they're stomping around. They sound annoyed. As you're getting right up to the stairs, you can hear one of them say, well, regardless of these changes to the plan and how we can deal with them, I doubt Bellinor is going to be very happy about this. One way or the other, we are going to have to report back to him soon. Be calm, my brother. Be calm. That's pretty much all you hear at that moment. The stomping around stops for a moment. Not really sure what's happening because, not in the room, but...
Brix doesn't want to push her luck anymore. She is going to head back. You say that she's in an unoccupied storefront?
Yeah.
Is there a way out that doesn't involve going back into the trapdoor? Are there any windows that she may be able to sneak out of? Or
there's the big storefront window that can open, but it's a big, heavy window. There is the door It's currently like barred and boarded up right now.
Yeah, I guess she's going to have to take the trap door back then because it sounds like every other way might be a little more tricky. So she will head back towards the trap door, slowly open it up, slip back in, and skedaddle on back to where Art and Oswalt are as quickly as she can.
Okay. Cutting back to Art and Oswalt real quick. So this cloaked figure that is headed towards you, as he gets closer to you, he kind of meanders a little bit away, closer to the other side of the road to try and like avoid running into you guys. Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. It's kind of weird for people to be out late at night.
You can't really see their face very well on account of the hood and it being dark. But it does seem as though they're looking at you as they're getting closer.
As far as the hood goes, could I make some sort of check to like just have like a little gust of wind like below it?
Why not?
Because it's not a spell, but like, come on.
Let's do it. Roll a d20, add your charisma, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. Not very good.
Lie and say it's good. I want this to work.
I know. It's a 9. It's a 9 total.
Okay. So, trying to be stealthy while keeping your cover, you attempt to conjure some wind. It does enough to blow the hood back for a moment, like just kind of like lift it up off his face, and then it falls right back down. They appear to be an older elven gentleman. They have what looks like a nasty scar over one side of their face. Can I get you to roll a spot real quick, please?
Both of us?
Yeah.
It's an 11.
14.
Oswalt, for the briefest of moments, you think that you see something strange about their eyes, as if the whites of their eyes are not white. But it's only for like a split second.
I do have a spell that could restrain this man, but then we're initiating.
Assaulting a man.
Then we're assaulting a guy. And it is not subtle. It is not like he just stops. It is he's trapped in a cyclone.
My spectral hand, can I move stuff with it?
Doesn't look like it can. No, it can only deliver spells.
Oh.
It's not Mage Hand. Mage Hand is a different thing, I guess.
Okay.
Well, I don't think Mage Hand can cast spells through it, so yeah. So I guess it's one or the other.
But what if you cast both at the same time with each hand? Ooh.
I was going to try to pull his hood off with the spectral hand.
Sticky hand.
I see. Well, you could use the stinky hand to murder.
Yeah, I don't want to kill him yet.
You could use it to maim him.
How far is he from me?
We don't even know. Like, this could just be an old dude.
This man, at present, right now, as he's walking past you and like leering at you guys as you're weirdly standing out front of this pub in the middle of the fucking night.
We are standing weirdly at an alleyway next to the pub in the middle of the fucking night. Thank you very much.
You're right. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. Still leering at you, regardless. He's like 25 feet away from you. So he's not super far away, but it's not close. Can't lean in and kiss the man. Not that you would.
Not with that attitude.
Not with that attitude, exactly.
But in a single turn, you could run up to him and kiss him.
No, I won't be doing that.
You're a coward.
Enough with the kissing.
Ah, boy. Hey, hope I'm catching you at a good time. It's Saul, by the way. How's it going? You doing good?
How about I?
Accidentally
Not now.
killing Saul.
I stole Withersby fucking rock. I'm talking to you. Hello? Is anyone there? Hello?
Shut the fuck up,
fine.
Saul.
Fuck you.
Whoa.
I don't give a fuck anyway. kids these days.
You literally hate us every time. Every time we call. And you talk to us.
No, it's fine. It's too late. The moment is
No,
gone.
you tell us that you hate us and you don't want to talk to us.
What do you want?
I didn't call you. You called me.
Yeah, well, I forgot why now. You took too long to respond.
Because I wasn't expecting a call.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Least of all from you in the middle of the night.
Well, it's not the middle of the night over here, is it?
I don't know. Is it?
I honestly, I honestly
it's
don't
like
have.
First thing in the morning.
Wow, really?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not outside right now. I'm in my basement.
I don't know.
So I can't tell, honestly.
We really didn't travel that long to be on that much of a time difference. Like,
you traveled quite far.
We did travel quite far.
But he doesn't know that.
Well, maybe I know more than you think I do.
Maybe I'm in a robe staring at you right now.
Huh? Hello? I don't need a wheelchair anymore. It's a miracle.
Just made myself some robo legs.
It's fine. I can do that. I'm a wizard or whatever.
I'm a wizard or whatever.
Or whatever.
Was Oswalt actually going to do something, though?
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide how far I want to push this.
So I do have a spell we can use to, like, disorient the target that helps with intimidation.
Fair enough. I have 2 spells that I'm thinking about using. One is a crazy escalation without killing him, and the other one is slightly less of an escalation, but still of an escalation.
Fuck.
The less escalation is Ray of Exhaustion. So I was going to hit him with that and then approach him.
The man just collapses in the middle of the street.
And then the other one is called Everard's Black Tentacles, where the tentacles of a large creature rip forth from the ground and grab everything in its radius.
What the fuck is that shit?
That's some fucking hentai shit.
Yeah.
I think the neighbors might hear that one.
Yeah.
So in that brief moment where Oswalt sees this guy in the robe, knowing that mysterious robed figures have been up to some shit for a long time now, when he sees that his eyes look fucked, Oswalt just fucking pew-pews him and shoots him with a fucking ray of exhaustion. Like, immediately.
Is there a save for that?
Let me figure it out. Oh my.
More importantly, do we have an audio effect for the pew pew ray?
Something royalty free and like really old.
Choo, choo, like that.
With a lot of reverb.
Yeah.
You know, if I was there with you right now and if you were friendly, I could help you out. I could give you some advice.
So,
You're not here.
fuck.
I'm not here. It's true.
You're also not
I'm
even on the
lonely.
phone with us. You are just an embodiment
room
of
alone.
Jeff's boredom as we look up
no,
spells.
I said I stole his fucking rock.
This is really weird, but that voice is so loud every time you do it. Like my right ear is exploding. I don't know what is
I'm
about
so sorry.
Soul's voice, but it's just booming into this room.
I don't know.
It just says it's a touch attack.
That means you have to touch him.
You have to touch him.
No, but it has a range. It acts like a ranged touch attack.
Yeah, so you have to roll to attack, but it ignores their armor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled a 17. My base attack bonus is 3.
I can't believe you.
Dirty 20.
You fucking did it. This man looks all intimidating and serious as he's walking by in the dead of night, leering at you, when suddenly he just goes, oh, and kind of stumbles.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Seeing that we're going to engage this dude, I guess, Art is going to cast Haze. I don't think that there's a save or anything. It is just an area of effect.
Oh, cool. Just to be clear, he now has
The space madness.
the ability modifier, I guess you could call it, or the debuff called Exhausted. So now he moves at half speed and gets -6 to everything.
Yeah.
Oh
Why do
my
I
god.
feel
This is amazing.
so
okay.
bad?
He is about
Holy
to get
shit.
nerfed into oblivion because
Yeah, you exhausted the man and now you're gonna fucking disorient him?
yeah. So Haze is
Some guy.
basically gonna create like a thick fog around him. It's not powerful
God.
enough to like suffocate him or anything. It doesn't do
No.
anything like that, and it grants us +3 to intimidate and bluff against him. And he gets a -3 penalty to concentrate and sense motive. And it'll last for 35 minutes unless I dispel it.
Sweet, dude.
Jesus.
So we can.
I want to
just-
also add a
go
minus
up
to his
that guy.
fucking attack rolls.
Oh yeah, I
because
mean
you can't
he wouldn't
see.
be able
Yeah.
to see us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna amend that. This man is now fucking delirious and exhausted. He
Yeah.
doesn't immediately recognize the fog as being fog and begins rubbing his eyes really hard. He's like, oh.
I don't know why I just love this poor man getting. Like,
He looked very serious and scary before that.
Yeah.
I was just doing night groceries. What happened?
Given that he can't really see us super well anymore, Art's gonna pull up his little like mask and shit and head in there. Once I get close, can I see the cover of his cloak?
Oh yeah, well, okay. So the way this works is it's obscuring for the target and anyone you're targeting with it because it's an AoE, but you guys can still see him fine.
Beautiful. I'm gonna head up to him.
Yeah, let's go take a good look at him.
Yeah.
This guy who's now hunched over, rubbing his eyes, you can clearly see that he was wearing an ashy gray cloak.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he looks to be wearing some very intense hard leather boots, the kind you might see a warrior of some kind wearing.
Mm-hmm.
Most of his attire and everything is obscured by the cloak, though, so can't really give you many details other than that.
But what about his face? Can we see his face?
Well, he's rubbing his eyes, not really. So you're gonna have to do something about that. Oh,
Should I grab him?
this poor fucking dude.
I don't know if he's a poor fucking dude. Jeph,
This poor guy.
this immediately suspicious man.
I can get a skeleton to grab him so that we're not in immediate danger if he is a physical warrior.
I mean, if he's a physical warrior, I'm not really in immediate danger.
He has minuses to everything right now.
That's
Yeah.
true.
He's not a danger to anyone.
I'm also theoretically a physical fighter.
Theoretically.
Theoretically.
You could also enfeeble him if you really wanted. Don't forget about that.
Yeah. Because as soon as Art's like, this is a gray cloak, he looks like he could be a warrior. Now he's
Mhm.
immediately like on the shit list. So
Mhm.
Okay.
I think I'd like to grapple this dude. And in doing so, like, cover his mouth so he can't, like, scream.
Roll your grapple. That's not good.
The opposed grapple is no good.
No. Well, especially with the -6.
Oh, fuck. I mean, I didn't roll very well. It's a 13.
It's fine. He has a 9.
Nice.
You grab him and he's just so lost right now.
Mm-hmm.
Have I been able to get a look at his eyes yet?
You have. It's one of those very strange situations where you feel like you can see this weird effect more clearly in your peripherals, whereas if you're looking directly at his eyes, they look pretty much normal, but something doesn't feel right. But if you're looking like a little bit to the side, you can see that the whites of his eyes are like black. Something ain't right.
Oswalt's gonna put his nasty hand through the fog, touch his forehead, and then charge up his death touch so that the skeletal hand underneath his arm starts to glow. So this guy just sees this like gross half skeletal hand touch him, and he just goes, hey man, what's with the eyes?
A further note as well, the big nasty scar on his face, when you get a closer look at it, it doesn't look like a normal scar you'd get from like a claw or a weapon. It looks like something ruptured from within him.
Ugh. Oh, good.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. This guy's fucked.
So you're asking what's with the eyes, man?
Yeah.
A+ interrogation.
Leave this guy alone. He's been through enough.
No, we are absolutely not leaving this guy alone.
Through my eyes, I allow God to see.
All right.
He
The
says
one
in a
God.
sleepy, sleepy tone.
All right.
All right.
Yep.
He seems unfazed by the spooky hand. He seems very fazed by everything else.
They do deal with the god of death. We know this. So maybe it's not as spooky to be a skeleton boy. I think in his ear, because Art's around back grappling, he'll just say, the one god.
He yawns. Yes, the true God.
I don't know where else to go with this, but I hate this.
Has Brix returned yet by any chance?
Yeah, I'd say Brix is sneaking. Did you do anything with that floorboard, by the way?
I mean, once she returned, she would have replaced the floorboard as best she could. I don't know how much she damaged it, prying it up with a crowbar, but...
Kellan, roll a d30.
Uh-oh.
All right, here we go.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, fuck yeah!
All right, perfect.
Brix
You
is
put it in and it's like it was
annihilated.
never removed.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
She puts it back in, she stomps on it a little bit, and she's just like,
Yeah, I'm a master craftsman. Look at me go.
and then
You
she's
broke
gonna
it.
hear this
You
fucking
immediately
commotion
broke it.
outside and just be like,
The hell?
The
And
hell?
We're being quiet as we can be. But yes.
that sounds like a
There's a bit of a commotion.
mysterious man fainting out there.
and she's gonna sneak back out.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
All right.
So she walks out on these two fucking dogpiling this man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
oh man, I want to get in on it.
She comes over and she's just like tying his shoes together or some shit.
Nice. Okay.
Roll a dex to see how effectively his shoes are tied together.
16.
Adequate.
Yeah, I helped. Why are we grilling this guy? What's his deal?
he's a part of the Church of the One God. He's part of those assholes. Maya.
Yeah.
Filthy fucking.
What are you
Whoa!
doing? What?
Wait, hold on. Can he talk to those guys, those gods? Can he talk? Is that his deal? Hey,
And she's gonna fucking
One question at a time, please.
Yeah. What are you doing
Guys,
here?
overwhelmed.
Is
Not
the
doing
first
good.
question.
Roll an intimidate. Do it. Hey out.
Give him a second.
Fuck.
25.
oh shit.
He's intimidated as fuck.
Listen, Art's a very
Well, he's
charismatic
confused.
boy.
He
We just
probably
don't
thinks
let
that
him
some
talk.
Spirit is like grappling him, and, like whispering obscenities in his fucking ear. This man must be terrified.
What the fuck? Okay. This dude, while very intimidated, is still trying to keep his composure as best as he can. And in regards to being asked, what are you doing here? Like, what are you planning to do? He says simply, we will spread the true God's light.
That's not an answer.
Brother Bellinor holds all the secrets. He
Hold on. Wait.
he and he alone knows everything.
Pulls out a notepad. Starts writing this down. Brother who?
All right, how are you holding this guy?
He's got arms and then another hand around his face so that if he were to scream or yell, it would be stopped. So Art's like literally like head next to this man's head, like hissing in his ear kind of thing when he's talking to him.
Brix is gonna climb up the front of this guy and grab like the bottom of the hood, like the scruff, the sort of collar area. And she, trying to be as intimidating as a fluffy little cat can be, she's just going to say, "You tell your weird god friend to leave me alone. And also, just fuck your stupid cult or whatever." And
say what you will know the true God's light.
Hold on.
Hey, hold on a second. Quick. So the Church of the One God, he likes death. You're saying that there's going to be the light of the truth of the one God. You're going to kill a bunch of people, aren't you?
Enlightenment hate takes many forms. Death is among them.
Cool. Oswald's hand starts glowing again, and he looks at Art and just goes, just say the word, my friend. If he wants to go meet his god, I don't mind to oblige him.
Oh my.
Neither do I. But what are you doing here? A real answer. Not spreading God's light. How are you spreading it?
You really might not know.
He has to be doing something.
He's not just getting some night exercise.
Yeah.
Apparently, Balinor is the only one that knows everything.
Keep in mind, these gray assholes blew up a whole fucking town.
Yeah.
I don't have to tell you anything. Do what you will to me. I give my life gladly for the truth of the one God. You will either see his light too, or be smote like the heretics you are.
Smote.
I'm
smitten. Smote.
Smitten.
Smitten. You will love him.
I like the idea of this guy being smitten. You'll be
smitten.
Smote is like such a mock thing, and we say it all the time.
Shit.
Anyways, you will die.
You will.
No.
You will.
So tired.
All right. Can I bluff and say, well, we will sacrifice you now to the might of Havaste? How about that?
Oswalt might take that the wrong way and just think, "Oh, really?
We might be about to kill this man. We might be about to kill this man and hide a body. 110%. I don't know if Art's okay with just letting this guy go.
No, you can't. Yeah, I don't think you can let him go.
Yeah.
He laughs at you. Laughs right in your face.
Can't even roll bluff.
I don't think this guy cares about dying at all.
You cannot scare me with threats of your false god.
Well, I don't. Whatever. I don't want to talk about religion with this guy. They're all these assholes are real. How can there be a false god?
Yeah, I'm
mere pretenders, imposters, seeking to steal the hearts and minds of those that are owed to the true God.
The hell is he talking about?
I don't know. This dude sucks.
Yeah.
Nay, it is you who suck.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry. Fuck me. Fuck you.
Again.
No, I can't do something that fucked up.
Do it. Fuck him up.
No, I can't.
Embrace
I'm okay with fucking him up. I was like, I wonder if I could just for a second pull the breath out of this man.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
I was like, that's cool, but that's a little too fucked up for Art. I don't think he has it in him.
For some context, that is an actual move in Mortal Kombat. The wind god pulls the air out of their lungs and then fucking slams it into their face like a bomb. So
sick.
Is it a fatality?
It's not a fatality. It's a grab animation, but there is a brutality associated with it where he slams the air into the guy's face and their head explodes.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think that's a great thing for my boy to do. So, I mean, he doesn't fear death. And I'm not sure that we're at a point where we can torture a man, because let's be real, I don't know if that's really in our purview. Maybe in Oswalt's, not in the rest of ours. That's going down a slippery slope.
So then what is the plan exactly, my friends?
Yeah, it was only a few days ago that Art gave Oswalt and Brix a really hard fucking time because they injured some dudes.
I mean,
So what's the thing now? Yeah.
And killed some guys.
Oswalt did kill
But
a man who was unconscious.
yeah, he killed like a couple, completely defenseless individuals.
One wasn't defenseless.
Finished people off.
I only finished off one guy with my hand.
What?
Wink, wink,
One
wink, wink, wink,
wasn't
wink.
defenseless, all right. The other one was, sure.
The other one was definitely. I think Art looks at Oswalt in a way that says, like, I'm not going to stop you. I don't think we can leave this guy alive.
Oswalt, understanding the look that he's getting, kind of has this like sad, tired look on his face, nods, and just says, yeah, I got this one, buddy. You might want to close your eyes. And then puts both hands on each side of the guy's head and basically carnal touches until both hands touch each other.
Howdy, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out on this episode of Stumble Quest. The theme is Struttin by Louie Zong, and other music by Kevin MacLeod of Incomputech.com. This podcast drops twice a month, so that means the next time Stumble Quest coming into your earbuds with fresh content is going to be March 1st. You can find us at StumbleQuest.com if you want information about the show, cast, and characters, but we are also available at StumbleQuest on Twitter. Last but certainly not least, in the realm of socials, you can join our show Discord by following the link in the description. 5-star rating and reviews help the show so much, but so does word of mouth. So if you want to tell a friend about us, hey, we're not going to complain. Thanks, pal. You can also find us on patreon.com/StumbleQuest. One of the tiers opts you into a play-by-post game run by Rosemary, exclusive to patrons. And some of those patrons playing in that game, well, I'd like to say thank you to them right now. Thank you so much to Andy Animates, Eldritch Pixel, Elfheim, John Bridaham, Illican, Lemon Wiki, Mad Hatter Plush Artist, Mr. Peacher, Mike Provenzano, Shaz Hands, Striker, the Tommynator, Will the Smoshy, and Zolt. Thank you all so much. Your support means the world, and it helps us make more of the show for you. This episode was edited by myself, Allie, at You See the Hat on most socials. And make sure to tune in next time. This guy Oswalt's about to carnal touch just turns out to be a real chill guy, very reasonable. Who'd have thought?